What is it that we're missing to get to the point where you and Mike got to?
Hmm. Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is that we got to stop listening to what other people are telling us. We got to stop listening to the social media, stop listening to people who are having crappy relationships and, you know, all they care about is, get out of there, get out of there, like it's a very one-sided perspective. Um, but at the end of the day, what I see is missing, if I could really summarize it, would be number one is responsibility for the condition of your relationship, like owning it. It's like, yeah, our relationship isn't great. And although you may be an alcoholic, a drug addict, or whatever, I am still responsible because we are in this together. So many people are so enamored with the idea of getting married, especially women, right? It's like, oh, I get the ring and the dress and the party. And they're actually not clear about what marriage actually is about. And then the second thing I would say is communication. If there's no communication in your relationship, which I guarantee you every relationship that isn't doing well, that is at the heart of it, is they are just not communicating it. A lot of people think communication is just about talking, but it's not. Talking is such a small piece of that. It's really like hearing what your partner is saying to you without resistance, without the yeah buts, without the excuses and justifications, without the blame, but just really hearing what your partner is trying to tell you. And most people can't even get past that. And so a lot of my clients that I work with that are couples, I am that for them. I am that middle person that, they can't hear it from their partner, but they can hear it from me. And they seem to just, they're open to me, but they're not open to their partner. And so I'm just basically regurgitating, how the partner feels, and the other person just can't hear it. I would say that those are kind of the two overarching things that I see are missing. But if I were to drill it down, I would say, number one, humility and respect is missing. To really have, well, again, going back to being aware, being responsible, it's like being humble. Because sometimes we forget that we're all humans. We mess up. We do stupid things. We say stupid things. We make mistakes, and we hold our partner at such a high regard that they're not even allowed to be human. And they're walking around in eggshells because they're afraid to mess up. Because if they do some tiny thing or say the wrong thing, they're on the couch, or the partner will threaten divorce or separation, or taking the kids away, or withholding sex. And that's not fair, and just being able to treat people the way we want to be treated. I listen to the way people speak to their partners, and I'm like, there is no way you would ever speak to like that to your friends, to your parents, to your children. So what makes you think it's okay to talk like that to your partner, whom you say you love? I think that's what's so hard for people, the person that you love, listening to them talk to you in a way that is so diminishing and so condescending is so hard. And so people always wonder, is like, why doesn't my husband talk to me? Why doesn't he open up to me? I talk to the husband says, well, she yells at me and she calls me names and she tells me I'm lazy and that I'm good for nothing. Well, of course I'm not going to open up to her. Like, yeah, I get it. That makes total sense.